Okay, so next video, post-show blues of you've been on stage, you've done it, you've competed, but now what? So
It can be a bit of an anticlimax, can't it, as
yeah.
well?
You might have
success.
You might have had a cracking day, you might have enjoyed the full experience, you might not have enjoyed the experience, come away with a trophy. So many things can happen on that day that you might not have expected, you might not have wanted, you might not have anticipated or been ready for. And now you're also going to be going into maybe off season. You know, if you've done a couple of shows, you might be still carrying on competing.
So first of all, if you haven't got the result that you wanted, how's that going to make you feel? Because you've worked really hard to get to the point of being on stage.
But as has everyone else.
Yeah. Are you going to be completely demotivated? Is your whole self-worth and self-confidence going to be a challenge now because you feel like you weren't good enough? You didn't look good enough even though you did your best. Is that going to totally change your whole mindset around your self-image again?
And then it also brings into the question of next time, if you do it again, are you then going to flip the switch and practically do or take whatever it takes to get where you think you need to be next time?
That's another issue that we're going to talk about, is that now too many people, men and women, are willing to take what it takes, but not many people are willing to do what it takes. Because that's like a massive...
That takes time.
Yeah, yeah. It's not just a case of what's the magic pill, what's the magic supplement.
What can I put in my body to enhance...
hard fucking work.
Yeah.
That's what and consistency. But we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, post show, how are you feeling about yourself? And after it's your relationship with food again, then, isn't it?
Yeah. Like
binging.
People have, I mean, I've done it as well. I've had a cupboard where I've collected stuff on the lead up to my show, and I cannot wait to get off that stage to start raiding through Reese's cakes, brownies, cookies, Haribo, you name it. I've probably eaten it within 48 hours of finishing a show. Went to Vegas after my last one, so I practically did eat the fucking world.
But had a great time doing it.
Still had a freaking good time doing it, yeah.
And I think, you know, so many of us do that. You know, I do it, like at the moment I'm looking through posts on Instagram, looking at food, and I'm not craving, I just like to look at food. When I'm out, I like to smell food, I just like to look at food. And when I first started competing, I used to do that. I used to have the bag of goodies, and when I was out shopping, I would get things like, I'll put that in the post-show bag. But then when I came to it, I didn't really like. Some of it you don't want. It's just, I think it's more the idea of like, I can have that then.
Yeah.
And then often when it comes to it, it's like you have a bit and I think, actually that's not what I want.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a letdown as well sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I think the amount of times I've eaten stuff afterwards, and it's either made me feel really ill, I've not enjoyed it, it's given me a really, really upset stomach.
Yeah, because remember you haven't been, well, you shouldn't have been eating these foods for like 8, 12, 15, 16, 20 weeks, 24 weeks sometimes for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you then start having that food, imagine your body's just going to go ballistic.
Screaming. I mean, obviously you shouldn't be restricting yourself during prep, that it's going to cause massive, massive disturbance, because we know that some people do literally just... It is the whole chicken and veg scenario of... the bodybuilder stereotype. Times have changed. You shouldn't need to eat like that anymore to be able to get on stage.
And chocolate though, that's not what we're saying.
No, but there's a better, healthy way of doing things to make sure that your digestive health stays intact, and it is as well the mindset to gut health. There's a massive relationship between that as well, which is a whole nother video. But yeah, you're not possibly going to enjoy it as much as you think. All that food that you've got as well.
And then you get back into that cycle, and then because some
binge
people
cycles.
want to start eating, because sometimes it's like you've done a show and then you've got to wait for finals, and then people have that food, and because they started eating it, they then can't stop. Yeah, they've got to get back on prep.
Yeah.
So yeah, because obviously it's addictive. The food is addictive. The sugary
I'll get back on it tomorrow. I'll get back on it tomorrow. That's what I've always done.
But also now, obviously, it's big business as well because, you know, a certain federator like PC have just announced they're going to have Krispy Kreme there.
Reese's.
Reese's.
Yeah.
You know, donuts have been at shows and stuff because they've obviously caught on to the idea that, you know, people want
just
a nice
binge.
treat afterwards. But it's kind of, it's doing it in a healthy way. Obviously, you want to have a nice, like, something nice to eat.
Yeah, a nice 24 hours off, like the day after.
Yeah, but not gorging yourself until you literally can't move.
Yeah.
Which we've all done.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not healthy. It's not healthy.
And you've got to be ready as well that you feel like you've not really got sometimes a direction or a goal as well with your training. Like if you are going back into an off season potentially, if you might, you know, not all coaches will do, you know, a post comp kind
like
of
almost like a reverse
diet or get you back to
adding your
maintenance.
calories back in,
You know, you've got to be working potentially with someone, and you've got to be ready to, if you've got a coach, pay for that. If you don't know how to do it, stick with your coach post show to make sure you're reversing out properly. Because I've done that many a time. Like, right, I've done my show now. I don't need to keep paying for a coach, and before you know it, I'm back into bloody like size 14 jeans, which for me and how I like to feel is not comfortable for me.
And that's the whole,
again,
are you ready for to see those changes and feel
disappear.
those changes in your body as well?
It's taken that amount of time for you to get there, but I find for me personally, my body, it can be quickly undone in half the amount of time. So as well, it's about knowing your body, knowing how you react to food, knowing how you mentally react to food as well. If you've got like a bit of an addictive personality, I have, of not knowing when to stop, that never feeling full, which if anyone's watched any of Stephanie Buttermore's videos on YouTube as well, she's like going all in at the minute to try and undo what bodybuilding has actually done to her previously from competing. But yeah, you just got to maybe have a goal post show to still aim for, where you can still enjoy your training but you're not going at it quite as hard, where you can still enjoy maybe like an off-plan meal like once a week or maybe up to twice a week if you are into an off season, and stop calling it cheat. You know, it doesn't have to be shit food either. It can just be something that's like nice and hearty and home cooked or home baked. But it's not about binging, it's really like food choice. You know, you have to go
and balance back in your life, isn't it?
Balance, definitely.
And doing it in a healthy way.
Food's never going to disappear, it's always going to be there, and that for me, I'm still getting my head around that. I still panic and think, but it's
eat it all now.
Yeah, like as soon as I buy anything in the supermarket and it's something that's maybe not in plan, like, oh, I need to taste it and see how what it's like. I know full well what it fucking tastes like.
And then there's that thing of, right, I need to eat it all now and get it out of the house.
Get it out of the house, yeah. And then I'm not tempted to keep chipping away, which probably just chipping away a little bit a day is probably better than just eating the whole bloody thing. But yeah, for me now, it's more of a case of just don't buy it, because then I know that it's not there. Out of sight, out of mind. But yeah, I think especially, you know, if you are perhaps off season currently, or if you're about to come off season and you are struggling with anything in particular, then come and reach out to us. We are more than happy to speak about our experience. Obviously, we're not here to diagnose and give, you know, kind of medical advice.
It's all experience based. Yeah.
You know, if we can help, we will, from what we know and what we've experienced, and we need to make sure that that's acknowledged. We're not medical professionals.
But we do know people that we could signpost you to, if that's what you need.
So we can refer on. You know, it's all about collaboration of people we know in the industry and working with the right people, because there's still a lot of cowboys out there, unfortunately. But we'd like to think we've built quite a network now of people we can signpost you to that can truly help and that will be willing to help you. So don't struggle in silence. If you're at that point now, reach out and give us a shout, and yeah, keep us posted about what else you'd like addressing on these videos. Like I say, we can go into so much more depth of all our experiences, because I think we've got quite a breadth between us. But yeah, bye for now.